The party.
We've fucked up some bosses.
Ran all
Kill
that way,
more bosses.
Yes.
That is the short version, yes.
We each had to fight creatures that were once in different rooms back in the other dream realms, in order to then gather the sleeping individuals who were trapped in the nightmare. By defeating both the priest, the wolf, the panther, and at last the snake, we gathered all four of their bodies into that one room that created an opening to another room. Choosing wisely to gather all their strength one more time, they ventured into the room. But when they arrived to the other side, what most, or even for Vashron's own opinion, he arrived into an area of a strange green field surrounded by rocks of stones. strewn throughout the area.
Did I hear a rockin' stone?
Fucking stone!
Fuck all!
You know, if you play Deep Rock, I am disappointed that you didn't play a dwarf.
Maybe I will in the next if I die.
When the party arrive, Seltris immediately uses the lantern of revealing, turning on the light to reveal there was a creature hiding on top of a rock. A cloaked figure. Though I don't know more than that, sadly, because I didn't hear the most of the description after that.
With red eyes and a vestige of worms.
And
Yeah.
Yen went and hid behind a rock.
A body that seems to be made of endless masses of writhing worms under a black cloak with a pair of glowing eyes.
Sorry.
So,
I have to get my books, because this is a big deal.
roll initiative.
Of course.
Okay. Getting right to it then.
No, mom.
Well, we were going to get right to it last time, but then certain things happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. That is
Ugh.
a 27.
We really need to level up. I'm tired of these shit initiatives.
I'm on the wrong character.
You fool, why would you do that?
You fool, you foolish fool.
The fool that's only the fool towards the fools of fools.
Who's the greater fool, the fool or the fool that follows him?
Yeah.
Sheesh! Give me that 21.
Now I've got a headache.
Okay. Okay.
Why won't you enter? You. There we go.
I realized I didn't have the priestesses stats open, which is important.
That's okay.
Because they have one last fight. So after this, they can just die or whatever, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely not.
Well, there's a relation.
But they've lived out their usefulness. Why would I keep someone alive if they're not useful to me anymore?
You
Because
know,
Althea's grown attached.
I also agree,
You
Dino.
know.
That's how we survived.
Varsho, what was your initiative?
27. I rolled an 18 plus a 9. It's on the D&D.
Alright.
Is that
Well.
our show?
I'm
Huh?
right next to Joya. No, that's Wilma.
Oh, I forgot about her. Okay. Like, wait a minute. I don't recognize this person.
One moment, something I forgot to set up as well. Don't mind the icon in the corner, it means nothing.
Corner. Let me see.
There we go.
Wait, there's now 2?
We don't know that.
The other one is just symbolic of certain things. Actually, they land in the same spot in initiative anyway, so I don't need that. I'll just do it all at once.
Lair actions.
It's a lair action, yeah.
The lore, chat. The
Yep.
lore.
So, Varsho,
Okay,
you're up first.
I'm up first, so... Okay. Oh, sorry. Little nervous being top initiative. Alright. Okay. What can Bouchard do? I think maybe I would like... Oh. So sorry. A bit nervous on my part. So, what he will do first is maybe Would it be... No, I can't do another concentration spell. That's not how that works. Gonna... I don't know. Oh, can I make a intelligence check to understand what kind of creature, like, not kind, but maybe get the sense of, is it more of a spell creature or just a ruffian creature?
You could certainly try, but that would be an action.
Shit.
It's your choice.
Let me think. No, I think for now Verso has to focus because he doesn't want to waste too much action. So I'm going to first force the creature to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 24.
Jeez, 24.
Well, I mean, in fairness, it was a high roll. That's not... It doesn't just have, like, a plus 12 to its con save. Only a plus 11. No, I'm just kidding.
As much as I would like to make a reaction, I think I would preferably want to hold that reaction for another possibility. Because I only have one reaction per round and I prefer to prepare it. But I am going to then use my movement, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But do I have a line of sight of the creature? Or...
Yeah, it's one of those standing stones. It's like an archway.
Alright. Should I bonus action teleport? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hold on. Maybe instead I would have to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then bonus action Misty Step to be right over here instead. To still get a clear sight, but further away from the creature.
Okay. And Wilma?
Wilma will just get up to it.
Okay. Have her make a wisdom saving throw for me.
A wisdom? A wisdom saving throw?
A wisdom saving throw.
Hold on. That's strange. Okay. Let's see. Okay, wisdom saving throw. Her wisdom is at +0. Okay.
Okay.
It was close to be a natural 20, but it's a 3.
Okay.
Why?
As soon as she grows too close to it, she takes 24 points of psychic damage and is restrained as she enters its Dream Plague aura.
Wait, but she can't be restrained.
Oh, it says she's immune to exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
That is so weird.
Restrained is not on that list.
My god, a ghost is restrained?
So she suddenly shrieks as she grabs her head.
Fuck me.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I'm surprised that could happen.
It has an aura. I don't know why you're so surprised.
Okay, fine.
Boss monsters do boss monster things, you know.
Okay. Then it's going to use its legendary action to move up here. And then, Gen, it's your turn.
So
You see, as it moves, the bottom half of it forms the vague shape of legs, but they shift together and split apart in this writhing mass of worms.
this is the wrong time to eat some ramens with some udon noodles, because now it's just looking like worms and I don't feel hungry anymore.
You knew what this was coming into it.
To be fair, I did forget. But at the end of last game, Gen said he would snuck off, and before you asked for a stealth roll, you had you had fires.
Oh yeah, make a stealth roll.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay.
So, the trees are... There are trees here, correct?
Yeah.
Coolsies. Do I have line of sight on? Excuse me, from where I'm standing at?
Yeah, I mean, you can, like, aim around that rock and fire.
Okay, simple enough. I'm going to just, I'm going to toss a psychic dagger at him.
Okay.
Hiya! Oh, that's going to be a miss of a 12.
Don't you have
that
advantage if you're being
Oh,
stealthy?
yeah, was I?
Oh, no, it's aware of you.
Okay, I figured as much. So 12 misses. Hiya! Second one, that's even worse. Oh, good fucking god.
Oh.
So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Or no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I believe that's 30. I lost count again. I move right there. And that will be my turn.
Right. Use 2 legendary actions to make an attack against Karsaya. But it actually misses. It rolled very low, so she ducks as one of its arms reaches out. Those writhing worms reaching to try to grasp around her head. Seltris, it's your turn. Make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh god.
Hopefully he does well. 16.
A 16 does not pass,
Uh-oh.
so you will take 15 points of psychic damage and are restrained.
So I can't move.
You can still attack and stuff. You just can't move.
Yeah. And if I'm restrained, do I have disadvantage on my attack rolls?
I don't believe so.
I can't remember. I think you do.
It
Let me
is-
double check.
if it was
Yes, you
grapple.
do. Yes, you do. You do.
So that's just bad. That's just really, really
Yep.
sucks.
So I will. Yeah. I will still try to attack.
Okay.
So swing. Here's my 2 swings. Hopefully 28 and a 19. Does the 19 hit?
Both hit. Yes.
Okay. So yeah. Well, there was disadvantage, so I get the 19.
Oh yeah. The 19 hits. Of course, I knew that.
I get 8 damage plus another D8 of radiant,
Mhm.
which is 8 hot, so 16.
Nice.
And then I've got to try to pour the stunning strike on it. So
It
Con-
doesn't need to make a saving throw. It is immune to stun.
oh shit.
It's a mass of worms. How are you going to stun it?
Bug
Well, we
spray?
learned-
vibrations through the wave of worms.
Well, we're at least learning something.
Where's that guy from Godzilla movie? The worm guy.
Okay. So with that, I think I will swing again. Here's 2 rolls. That one missed.
Yes, that one.
The next one. And then guess I'm gonna go ahead and do a flurry of blows. And so here's the first attack, and the second one I'm gonna use to hit themselves. 25 and 13. I'm pretty sure 13 doesn't hit.
13 misses. Yeah.
Yep. And so I will hand of healing. I'll just roll the hand of harm, I think, 'cause for whatever reason it doesn't have it, but it's the same amount. So 6. Heal myself for 6.
Okay. So yes, as you get into a stance to fight this creature, as it steps closer to you, you just feel your mind assaulted by this psionic pressure ripping through around visions of violence, the worst things that have ever happened in your life being drawn to the forefront as if they just happened moments ago.
Okay. Yeah, I was imagining he would do certain things, but yeah, he just got like completely stunned. I feel like he's like a little bit disoriented or something, kind of like waiting, but that's his turn.
All right, that'll make it the first the legendary,
Wait, it's
not legendary, sorry, a lair action. The world around you suddenly shifts, heaving,
I told you
and you
guys.
find yourself standing in a village, a town. Familiar to some of you. Verso and Gen, I need you to make dexterity saving throws.
Hey, natural 20. Let's go.
20.
27.
You both manage to shift out of the way before you find yourself half materialized into solid objects.
Oh, God.
And then on its turn, it will make... No, it's not going to do that. It's going to do this. Althea, make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it figures.
Yes. Here.
Oh, that was almost way better. 8.
It reaches one of its writhing, worm-ridden hands towards Althea, and you feel a sudden pressure as well, but not the painful agony of memories that Seltris felt, but something else. You have been... You are under the effects of Dominate Monster.
I want to counterspell that.
Okay, make a counterspell roll.
Okay, so this would be a +5. I'm gonna use my die. Come on, baby. Well, so what's the level of Dominate Monster?
What was your total?
Hold on. So
Dominate
it's a
Monster is like
17.
A 17 fails.
What?
Dominate Monster is an 8th level spell. You needed an 18.
Oh fuck!
Oh no.
I'm a failure.
But that is its action, so that's it for its turn.
I like the roleplay there.
Alright, each of the priestesses will make
I
a
can
roll.
see a wizard like actually saying that.
Oh, good for them. Only one of the 3 priestesses failed their saving throw.
Wow.
Only Joya. The natural 17 and a natural 19. So Joya takes 18 psychic damage and is restrained. But Alindra and Karsaya... Oh, shoot, I almost forgot about it. This was important. Seltris, at the end of your turn, you should have been able to make that save again.
Oh, okay.
Wait, wouldn't Wilma also make a save on her turn?
Yes, at the end of a turn, yes.
Okay, so...
22.
Okay, 15, but... No,
Yeah,
she's
Wilma is still restrained. Seltris, you do manage to break free of the effect. And, what do I want to use for this? I'll just do a little yellow dot. Spoiler alert, like many effects in D&D, once you have saved, you're immune for a while. So the little yellow mark means you have passed the saving throw for the Dream Plague Aura. Either way, so, not being able to move, Joya is going to attempt to stab it. And she will miss. Thanks, disadvantage. And then it will make a couple saves against a couple of cantrips, and...
Does Joya also...
Pass both of them. What was that?
Does Joya also make a wisdom save at her turn?
Yes, she does.
I just want to get to the good turn of Althea's.
Her wisdom save... She still does not pass, unfortunately.
Oh, shit.
She will remain restrained. And then, Althea.
God. Fucking...
Okay.
Does she have to rage first?
Yes, you should rage.
Damn it. Stop giving him ideas.
I'm... Sorry,
I would have thought of have a barbarian rage.
Still. You might have slipped your mind. 45.
Okay. You are commanded to go kill Gen.
Bring it on, bitch.
Alright. Since I was prepared to use the Blade of House Brogan, let's do that. Do I have to... Like, am I making both attacks? Am I...
You are doing your absolute best.
Oh, fuck.
This is an 8th level
here
spell. Dominate monster. Everything You will put everything you've got into killing this fucker.
Well,
This
I'm
is your
gonna-
enemy.
Here goes Reckless.
God.
18?
I'm feeling lucky. Reroll that bitch. Okay, well, I guess I
23.
gotta take that one.
Couldn't you
That'll
use...
be 16 damage.
Uh-huh.
And second swing. Woof, 19.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. I'm gonna save my looks. Just beat the shit out of me.
Be happy I don't have Great Weapon Master yet. 10 damage.
Cool. You did
How's-
half my health.
Jeez.
Fuck.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, at the end of your turn, it is going to use its legendary action to attack Selchus. That is a 23 to hit.
I'm gonna silver barbs it.
That is a 12 to hit.
Alright, yay, I'll give Gen advantage.
All right. Verso, that makes it your turn.
Shotgun's gonna run in. And I'm gonna poke, because he knows the creature must concentrate, so the only option that he has is to force the creature to make numerous concentration. And to do that, he's pulling out the Wand of Magic Missile. And he's gonna upload all of it. All of it. No time to be holding back. It's time to do all of it. So this is 3. Plus...
Now, are you unloading all of it until it's empty, or are you leaving one spell slot or one slot so it doesn't risk breaking?
This is a once-in-a-time, very powerful boss creature. I don't think there's a time to be holding back.
Okay. In that case, first roll a d20 for me.
Doesn't have to be a... It can't be a 1.
Yep.
It's a 1.
Okay.
I'm a failure.
You pull out the Wand of Magic Missile.
I just don't know why.
It's all.
Add to the drama.
It's all right. I mean, aren't you switching back to Kuldrick after this battle, basically, anyway?
Yeah, I mean, you probably didn't need it again. You weren't gonna ever use it again.
And it's dramatic.
Boom.
He runs up, pulls out the Wand of Magic Missile. It charges up around the tip, energy pulsing up and down the length of the wand as it begins to rumble in your hand, charging too much, and it suddenly bursts in your hand, sending out an array of missiles. Give me 10d4 plus 10.
Okay, give me a minute. So this is... It's also with a +1, right?
Yeah, that's what the plus 10 is.
So
He gave you an extra.
4,
4.
8, 3.
What? 8? Oh, 8? I'm confused.
So I'm not counting. So it's already 11. This is the 4th one.
Okay.
That's 5. So that is 11, 16. 3 is 19. 4 is 23. 5 is 28. Another 4, so it's 5. 28 is 33. Okay, 2. 35, so this is my 8th one. Okay, so 4. 35 is 39. 9th one is 5. 39 is 44.
Wait, 9th one is 5? You know they're d4s, right?
No.
Adding the 1 every time.
Yeah, +1.
Oh, okay. Sorry, continue.
49. Last one. So, did I say 45 of... This is the last one. Okay, so that is 52 points of every fucking thing.
I don't
Um,
think you put 52.
You definitely
Oh.
counted wrong. The maximum damage that roll could have done would have been 50.
51.
Shit, I was wrong. Okay, that was...
You know, how about I just use a dice roller and just do it all in one?
Yep.
And
That'll,
just
that'll save some time.
You're only supposed to roll 1 dice anyway.
I'm sorry, I was trying to be
What?
dramatic.
Roll 1 dice, what do you mean?
Yeah,
No.
the spell actually says roll a die, technically, and then you get 10 times that value.
Oh no, I believe it has. You are supposed to roll it per missile.
just do it on D&D Beyond. Just hit 10 D4s and then just add 10 to the end of it.
Alright, I'll do it.
That's a simple enough way.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was trying.
No, it says a dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage.
So that means.
So each individual dart deals 1d4.
So that means if it's 25, it's 35 points of damage.
Still good.
Okay,
But
35 points of damage, which means he has to make. And I did give you an extra one on there, by the way, if you didn't notice.
Oh.
It should have been 9, but since you overloaded it to exploding, I figured I'd toss in a 10th one.
Okay, so. Alright.
So that means that he has a +6 to his Constitution saving throw, which means on 10 d20s, if all of them are above 4, he will maintain concentration. I'm just going to use a dice roller to roll 10 d20s all at once. Let's see what we got. 6, 4, 8, 17, 18, 5, 8, 14, 3.
Yes!
Concentration is broken. On 20 of them, only one of them was sub 4.
Oh! I
the
am
missiles
not a. Sorry.
The wand bursts in your hand, sending out this array of arcane energy that just slams into the creature and it hunches over and then whips its head around looking in your direction.
Oh shit. Well,
I'm not a failure. Oh shit.
she's gonna roll 2d20s with disadvantage. Then 100. And then I'll move. But the thing is, I don't know if I should move because we both will fail, so that's a miss. The issue is, if I move too far, it could teleport me in a random spot, and I'd be in a shit ton of problem. So,
Same could happen if you stay still, so...
yes.
Let's go fucking ghost do something.
15, 20, 25, 30. Try to get closer to everyone else. And then I can't burn another. Well, I could burn another bonus action, but I'm gonna do it because I'm in a bad.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna know another Misty Step. 10, 15, 20, 25. Just to get near everyone who I think is the safest spot.
That's an interesting assumption.
Okay, no, you're right. Shit, forget it. I won't bonus action. I have to conserve everything I have. I'll end my turn there.
Okay, Wilma.
She already failed her attack roll, so I have
Okay.
to roll her wisdom save.
Yep.
But I roll it. Okay. 3. No. Fuck it. She cannot get out of that
It will
restraint.
remain restrained, and it will use its last legendary action for this round to move without triggering attacks of opportunity. It almost collapses into a mass of worms and shifts right over Joya and Wilma, flowing like a liquid before rematerializing. Head kind of twisting a little bit too far to the side as it looks down at Verso.
I'm not happy.
Well, that... I was picturing one of the things from Princess Mononoke.
Oh yeah.
But I did a good thing, because if Althea was still going to be predominated, it was going to be a major problem.
Yeah, so again, that makes it your turn. Althea just stabbed you repeatedly.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab her back. I'm just gonna take that big old couple hits from Althea, and I'm just gonna look at her, and I'm gonna be like,
Make an insight check.
I'm a pretty insightful guy. Yeah, no, that's a natural one.
Okay, yeah, you do not realize that she is no longer under the effects of a spell.
Right.
As far as you know, she's about to start stabbing you again.
Would anything have happened when the spell dropped? Like, would I have looked like I was shaken out of it at all, or...
I
anything?
mean, yeah, the expression on your face would change. There's no, like, glowing sigils or anything, but... Which is what the insight check was for, and he got a 1.
Yeah, I got a
Oh,
nat
shit.
1.
His vision's a little blurry from all the blood running into his eyes after he cracked
Yeah.
I think in that instant,
My bad.
Gareth would make an attack against Althea.
Again,
Yes.
You're-
Oh, who did I say?
Gareth.
Oh, I did. Oh, god dang it! I gotta get away from G names. I'm starting to sound like Keenan. So yeah, I think I would take an attack against Althea. Because I mean, if Gen honestly would not know, that's going to be a natural 19 for a 26.
That'll hit.
Luckily, I only do oh cool max damage, 10 psychic damage.
You had advantage because I gave you silvery barbs.
Oh, sure. Let's go for that natural 20. Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Did you get the natural?
I
And because it was and because there's no spell.
I'm going to use my ability to re-roll that. So
Oh.
you don't.
Oh yeah. What's it called?
did. I mean, it's
You're
going
gonna
to
use
be
your
like.
Kronos, I am leaving myself vulnerable, but I have to stop the fool from stabbing the person I just rescued.
Yes, especially because being that you had advantage, that means you also had sneak attack.
Oh!
Not to mention
that'd
no
be a hell-
resistance from psychic.
Exactly. So that is going to crit. So again, re-roll that. Thanks to Chronal Shift.
Oh, that's just going to be a 10.
Miss,
Okay,
motherfucker.
And
Well, it was an attack with advantage, so that the original 19 still stands, so it'd still be a hit.
Okay. Do you
And it
want me
would
to
still have and it would still have sneak attack. Your original 10 damage would apply. Just add your sneak attack dice.
Yeah, that would have been 39 damage. It's crazy.
And 7 additional psychic damage.
Yeah.
Oh, 17.
So a total of 17 psychic damage. As Verso, you see Gen just suddenly step forward and like catch Althea right in the neck with a psychic blade. Like not even trying to, just kind of half blinded from the blood, lashing out. And then you just like, nope, rewind that for a couple seconds and are just like, Althea, duck!
stop! She's free, you idiot!
Alright, anything else on your turn, Gen?
I'm just gonna sit and just kind of quickly just shake the blood off my face and be like, right, sorry, love. And then I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right here and use my bonus action to throw a psychic blade at the creature.
Make an attack roll.
Please be, I can't see what it is, 17 to hit?
A 17 does hit. You watch as your psychic blade dissolves into nothing against this psychic creature.
Ooh.
That
Shit.
means you have to use your regular weapons to do.
It is immune to psychic damage.
Well, that means I didn't have to use Tasha's mind whip. I mean, it still have other abilities, but I don't know. Yeah.
So I think with that, Gen will pull out one of the as his object interactions, if I can, just grab one of the hand crossbows on his belt. And we'll just say it's the one loaded up with a radiant crossbow bolt.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Seltris.
Seltris goes and slips past Joya and moves into position and swings at the creature from behind.
If you're flanking with me, it's advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the goal. Yeah, as you go up, you do feel those pressing nightmares again, but having adapted to it, they don't distract you as the way they did originally.
I hate to be that guy, DM, but wouldn't the aura affect Verso?
When he starts his turn there.
Okay.
So 14 damage on the first
Okay.
level attack. I get
Alright.
2 on the extra radiant damage. And then second attack. 21 to hit. 14, I think that's max, plus another d8, which is 6, so a total of 20.
That's
Alright.
just-
So that was 34. I'm going to go ahead and flurry of blows. And I don't
20.
see anything else, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pour a hand of harm on that. So, So the roll is 7. I get a 2d6, which is 12. That's 19. And then I get to roll 2d6 plus 5.
Don't forget about the fire damage.
Yeah, just give me the total number at this point. I'm not keeping track.
Okay, sorry. So you got 2d6 and a d8. Okay, so if that's maxed, right? That's
20.
damage
Yeah.
plus the 7, and now I get to roll the other 2d6 and d8, right? So I'm
Yeah.
doing that. So 1, 2, 3. And so that's another 10, and then plus 5, so total 15 more.
So 42.
Yeah, 20 plus 15 plus, yeah, so it's 42. Yep.
Okay.
And so I have to chalk off 2 things, 2 key points there, and I have 1 more attack. And that's the last one. So let's see if we can get another hit. That'd be great. 15
And another.
Alright.
Jesus.
I can't do another hand of harm though. So, it's just
So it's a
16 plus whatever you roll.
which is a 6, unfortunately.
22, and then add the d8 as well.
And 8. Another 3. So
25.
Still
Jesus
very
Christ.
good turn.
Yeah, 2 crits. Yeah, very good turn.
Yeah.
What was the total damage?
The
Out of
last two,
curiosity.
like 65.
A lot.
It was over 100. I don't know how much, but I don't know what the number was.
Is that it for your turn?
Sorry, yes, I don't have any more actions left, so yes.
I don't know if you choose to move or whatever.
No, I'm gonna. You know what? Let's see. I moved from here. I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I think
Sure,
I might
I'll
be.
go ahead and move to here to make it easier for others to get advantage. That's my turn.
All right. Excellent.
Excellent.
So, once again, the world around you moves and shifts.
Ugh.
Oh, god damn it.
Find yourselves in a theater. Althea will need to make a dexterity saving throw. Karsaya will.
Yes,
Celtius, I think you're. Celtius, I think you're okay. If the
think-
danger sense only affects the things you can see, this literally happened around you.
Jesus.
So I think just Althea and Karsaya need to make dexterity saves.
Well, that 20's been a bad girl, but I made it.
Oh, that's an unnatural 20.
Yep.
All right, Karsaya screams as a bit of her fuses with a barrel before she pulls it free. Her leg looking torn up and shredded.
God.
Done its turn. It is going.
Did it get fucked up by its wall?
No, it like the literally the worms just split around it.
Oh.
It is immune to its own shenanigans.
Damn it.
I believe for this round it will simply attack. So it looks around and then its eyes pulse blue for a moment, and it is going to lash out psychically at Verso, Celtris, and Gen. Verso, that is a natural 20.
Hey,
Celtris, that is a 19, and Gen, that is a 22.
I'll silvery barbs the 20.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm
Okay, Verso,
feeling,
that's a natural 1.
Yeah.
and
Thank you,
And
Celsius.
I'm feeling
I'm gonna
lucky,
spirit shield
DM.
again.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'll take it.
Okay, so the Spirit Shield reduces the damage, right?
Yeah, I'll
Yep.
give Gen advantage.
Oof, that wasn't great. 5?
Okay.
So Gen, you have advantage again.
If
how
I
much
don't
damage
die.
do you
Yeah. 1 second. I have to get all these dice.
take? You're gonna die.
No, I'm just kidding. I just can't find them. It's just its basic attack. It's not going to be insane.
Sure.
Yeah,
It-
I just don't have many much of
It might be insane. So that's 20 points of damage to Seltris.
Boy.
And 24, but reduced by 5, so 19 points of damage to Gen.
Cool.
And 1 moment, please.
Oh no, take your time.
You still standing over there?
Barely. No thanks to a certain someone. I really wish the
Sorry,
next
just getting,
one hit you.
sorry, just getting dark. I had to go turn on the light.
The least I could do.
That is the end of its turn.
Cool.
It is a
That
formidable.
will make it Alindra, who is now...
in the theater.
Yeah, actually, they're up on the gallery. Should they have been shunted upward, I guess? She should have also made a deck save, is what I'm saying. She made it.
I was gonna say, is there like a space below?
No, not below there. There is blood behind the stage, but, they, how are people looking?
Horrible. I'm saying at a solid 6, but don't worry about me.
I refuse to tell you, DM. If you kill me, you kill me.
Look,
That's
The-
okay.
tell...
If not,
That's just a mild inconvenience. Now I just have to reload your character sheet, right?
I'm at 16.
I'm doing fine. If not for Seltris.
Okay. Joya finally makes her wisdom save and is no longer restrained, but that's the end of her turn. Karsaya is going to move over and give a second level cure wounds to Gen. Pretty low roll, unfortunately. 9 hit points.
It's better than nothing.
And then Alindra is going to move up here and is going to cast Spirit Link.
There is Link.
Nice.
That's their spirit guardians, except it appears in a triangle between the 3 of them.
Okay.
Althea, that makes it your turn.
All right. Is there like a rail
Oh.
on these curved stairs?
Sorry, before your turn, it is going to use its legendary action to move to get to here.
Of course it is.
Well, it can still, if you flank with me, it will be still a vertical flanking.
I know how to flank.
Sorry. Sorry, I am.
Just making sure I know how far I can go. Yeah, I can make that. Okay. Ah, I'm gonna run over here to get flanking with Verso.
I was hoping for Wellman to do this stuff, not me. I also, no.
And since I have flanking, don't need to reckless. Here we go. Nat 20, let's go.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, give me some damage numbers.
2D, I rolled 10 on the 2d6. So 12 with rage. Plus 12 is 24, plus 6 is 30. And a d8 for radiant. Does the
8. So it comes an 8, and then you roll another d8.
that's what I was just gonna
These
ask.
numbers are starting to feel too high. Just-
You gave us the extra D8.
Sure. No, but I was just... the math is feeling wrong in my head. I might be great. Okay, so it'd be 18 plus 8, so 26. So it'd be 28 plus 2d6 plus 1d8.
I'm sorry, the math messed me.
So what did the
I rolled-
2d6?
They were both 5s.
Okay, so that's a 38, and then plus 1d8.
Okay.
And you counted the rage damage?
Yep.
Yeah, it's already counted.
4.
So
It's
that's
42.
wow. It's the same.
That's the same number that that Seltris did earlier.
I had to pour a hand armor to it though.
Want to see me do it again?
But yeah, that'd be great.
Isn't that what you said? Isn't that literally what you said last night before horribly
Oh my
missing on
God.
the second attack?
What?
Another
You
nat
rolled
20.
I'm not refreshing this page.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ. Okay.
Why
You know,
couldn't you
if-
do those 2 rolls
So-
against me?
Right?
I mean,
So 2d6 and a d8
Yep.
20 plus.
is 9.
28 plus. So it's 20. It's 28 plus because including rage and the plus from strength and enchantment. So that's another 37 points of damage.
Oh, yes. And as a bonus action, I'm just going to raise my arms and summon the ravens.
Ooh,
wait.
it's a
But what
feasting
if the
time.
ravens start their turn in the aura? Won't they then have to make another wisdom save?
No, because they're birds and it's a worm.
Oh, you know that makes a whole lot of sense when you say it like that.
You can put them wherever you want them.
Yep. Ooh, and I gained a thirst.
So, what was the full
Okay.
total from the 2 attacks?
Like 80 something? Maybe 90?
Jeez.
Well, 42 plus
40.
37?
Yeah. So
7.
79.
79. You were close.
Nice!
And yeah, I'm going to have them go right up to it. Extras. Do I have them attack right away, or do they just show up first?
Well, they show up and then they can go ahead and attack. Have them make a Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, can a
let's see.
swarm be restrained?
No, but that doesn't make them immune to the psychic damage.
Oh, right. That's just like damage.
All right, so Wisdom save. They're a +1. Let's do a D20. Woo, 19.
19 saves.
Awesome. And then
Which is good, because I rolled exactly 24 damage in psychic damage.
So is it all or nothing, or is it save cap?
It's all or nothing.
oh, okay. Well, they should have 24 hit points then.
Yes. It's just funny because I rolled exactly 24, so I really did think if you had failed that save, I really did think they were just gonna fly into the swarm and immediately die, or into the aura and immediately die.
Like the feathers just unravel as they come in.
Oh, fuck. Well, they rolled a nat 1 on the attack, so.
Well, then they don't hit.
Yep.
Start moving around.
Oh, did I need to do it? I never did a Wisdom save.
Oh yeah, right, Derp. I should have had you do that at the start. That's my mistake.
Well,
Ooh, and I got a 7.
I feel like that would.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to re-roll both of your attacks, both of those crits,
Oh.
What?
because you would have been restrained the
Oh,
entire time, which
that's right.
means you should have had disadvantage this entire time.
Shit.
That
Is it just flat roll since I have
feels
flanking
bad.
with
Well,
Verso?
first you take 21 points of psychic damage, and then yeah, they would have just been a flat roll, so you wouldn't have had the advantage.
Alright.
I mean, what was the first
There we
one?
go.
Wait, I want to look. Which of the nat 20 was the first?
In both
They were both.
instances,
Fuck.
The first one was a nat 20 on the first roll. The second roll, the nat 20 was on the second one.
what was the
Yeah.
number? What was the number on the first roll?
It was a 29. He had a nat 20.
No, I mean, what was the first roll of the second attack?
12.
I'm looking
Mine a
for it here.
21. So that still would have been a hit.
Okay, so minus
Okay,
the...
so you would have assuming we had done this correctly, like smart people. I'll take the full blame here. Then you would have crit on the first one and then just hit on the second one. Which
Okay.
means that we just reduce the damage that it took in total by the crit amount, which is 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. That seems
I'll
fair.
take that.
Yeah, and you marked down your 21 points of psychic damage.
I did.
Varcho,
And it should have disadvantage now against anyone but me.
But you make another wisdom save, and I have to make...
Yeah, you haven't been affected by the aura yet.
So, I'm gonna have to roll wisdom save. 16 plus 4 is only a 20.
That is a 20. Only a 20. A 20 saves.
Okay, so that does not mean I'm out of the trouble yet.
Yeah, it just means you're not restrained.
Yeah, and I still have this motherfucker in front of me. So it's immune to psychic damage, but do I believe it can still be acceptable to the other effect of my Tasha Mind Whip?
I mean, if it's immune to it.
Do you have to do damage to get the effect of Tasha's Mind Whip?
It says on a fail, the target takes 3d6 psychic damage, and it can't take reaction until the end of his next turn. Moreover, on his next turn, it must choose whether to get a move.
No, it's a rider. So even if it's immune to psychic, it's still theoretically affected by the other part of it.
All right. Well, can it make me then a intelligence saving throw?
Okay. That is a 16.
Gonna make it re-roll that.
Okay. That is an 11. It's gonna go ahead and use a legendary resistance to pass.
Fuck. Well, ain't that a stinker? Well, I did all I could. I at least burn a resistance.
Yep. Anything else on your turn?
Woman will make another wisdom saving throw because unfortunately she can't do anything. She has a 0, which means the likelihood is I need a 17, an 18, or a 19, somewhere in the middle. Get somehow that success. It's a 19.
19 passes.
But
She is
she's-
no longer restrained.
But she's utterly unable to do anything else.
Yeah, that's
Well-
still the end of her turn.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
You want that? You want that wisdom save, DM?
No, it's gonna use a legendary action first.
Actually, I'll do the silvery barb so I give myself advantage.
Silvery barbs against what?
The wisdom save. Sorry, the intelligence save. I should have said.
Oh, right. Yeah. Gotcha. You're giving yourself the advantage. Got it. It's going to use a legendary action to do a psychic strike against Althea because of the whole disadvantage thing. So that's a 19.
Jesus.
That'll hit, just barely.
That will be 19 points of psychic damage.
Jesus.
So he hits like a truck.
It does hit like a truck.
And it's bypassing your rage, which is more difficult.
Boss monster's going to boss monster.
Mhm.
So now give me that wisdom save again.
If I remember correctly, Seltris gave me advantage.
Yes. And if worse, you could do another
17.
A 17 does not pass.
lucky. Oh.
We're just gonna assume I'm down.
Don't just assume.
Or something like that.
You could still
It,
lucky.
it could roll very low.
And if he's taking damage, I could spirit shield that.
It didn't. Yeah, he's taking damage. Although, let me check Spirit Shield for a second.
Oh wait, I have
Oh,
another
effect I
question.
can see.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a psychic attack. I thought so.
Damn.
Weird question. I forgot, but what about that whole spirit triangle thing?
It has
no,
not had
creature
it has not had its turn in the spirit triangle yet.
I'm sorry, I'm still new to this. I'm not. I
This is
apologize.
this is Gen's turn. He's just being affected by its aura.
Okay.
Sorry, it just says if a creature I see takes damage, so if I can see him like flinching from the hit.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Okay. Ooh, only 3.
Let's just assume I'm down.
Does 22 points of damage drop you?
Yes.
Then you are down and restrained.
Oh
tried.
no. Oh no. So now it's my turn, technically. So do I just do a death save then?
You do not do a death save. A death save occurs at the beginning of your turn.
I mean, it's technically that was the start of my turn still.
That triggers at the beginning of your turn. A death save only occurs if your turn starts with you down.
I mean,
So, to answer your question, no, it's Seltrus' turn now.
okay.
Sorry.
Seltrus quickly
Goes
runs
around.
and jumps like pole vaults over the counter to get a good flanking angle with the birds, and
Just be careful. This place is about to shift again.
swings. So
Make an attack roll.
advantage. 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay.
Second,
It's okay.
21 to hit.
21 does hit.
9 plus a D8 for a total of 16 damage. So that was good. And I will use my last
Flurry of blows.
point. Yep, for the flurry of blows. That's what we get. So
It's been a
rolls 24 to hit for 10 plus 8, which is another 7, so 17.
Okay.
Doing good on those D8 rolls. And last attack, crit. Alright, so that is
17.
8 plus 6 is 14, plus the 7 is 21, and I get a roll of D8.
Okay.
D8 is
So
5 more. What was that again? It's
fuck it.
21 plus 5 more, so 26.
Okay. And that's the total?
Oh, of all 3 hits?
No. I was just making sure that was the total of the... Yeah.
Yeah, of the crit, yes. There's a D8 and a D6, so that is 14.
And are you going to do anything else on your turn?
And then, yeah, plus 7, and then the...
No, I got the damage. I'm just asking, are you doing anything else on your turn?
So do I get... What does this creature look like? Like, I've been hitting it a lot. Does it feel... Do I get the impression that it...
Okay. So are you doing anything else on your turn?
I think that's the question.
No, I just wanted to understand what's my perception.
Something is about to happen. I just want to know.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. I am done.
So as you strike it, it screams, howling, leaning backwards, and you see the worms rip apart, separating. And for a brief moment, you see sight of something in the middle of it. It almost looks like an orb made of gold, except if it was dipped in greasy black oil. Its robes rip and tear, falling away. As the world around you shifts, so does the creature.
I don't
Uh-oh.
like this.
Second
It
stage.
reforms smaller, hunching over, breathing heavily.
I can't. Trying to zoom in. Okay.
It's still worms. I don't know what you're expecting.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
As you suddenly find yourselves, oof.
Oh shit.
Well, we'll just assume Gen
Underground.
is lost to the world.
again, make a dexterity saving throw.
I automatically fail.
I fail 'cause he's
Yep. So you automatically fail a death saving throw. Okay, Karsaya passes, so she's shunted over this way. Althea and your birds both need to make them.
Okay. I'll roll mine first. That's a nat 20.
This is really more of just a pratfall thing. Seltris, make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Well, let me do the birds real quick.
Yeah.
Can you also use your nat 20 to grab the unconscious body of Gin?
No. Would not even be aware of Gin. They're literally in stone.
Jeez.
That one's a dirty 20.
All right. So, so the birds are also shunted outward, and with a dirty 20, I'll have them be shunted into the right room because the creature is as well. Althea, you get shunted into the room this way, and it was just seeing if Seltris managed to duck or if Althea would just plowing right into Seltris. Lindra gets pushed out. Joya also does. But although she takes damage as part of her arm becomes one with a statue for a few moments. And again, just add insult to injury, you get shunted into a sewer pipe.
Yep, that sounds fun.
God.
Right where the rest of the trash belong.
This is like,
You have a track record of dying in sewers. Just
I do.
That's a track record of dying, period. This game and the other.
Not so much since Tristan left.
And you see it,
Actually, not at all.
Varsho, looking at you for a brief moment, before it seems to shift and move. You can make an attack of opportunity if you want, but it's clearly going for Althea.
do I have anything to make an attack of opportunity?
Warcaster? Are you a
A
Warcaster?
2. No, I am not a warcaster.
You take a swing at it, but it doesn't. It's not very particularly effective, as its body compresses and re-enlarges, shifting in Althea's direction. The worms at the end of its limbs
10.
seeming to almost condense momentarily as it strikes to concentrate into claws, as it's going to make a flurry of strikes against you, Althea,
Oh shit.
because of that thing where you give disadvantage if it attacks other people.
Yeah.
It's a 13, a 16, and a 21.
So
Only the 21 hits.
Yeah, it could have rolled better. And the damage isn't incredibly, though. It's 17 points of psychic damage.
17.
Yeah.
Still psychic damage.
Okay.
It is literally a being made of pure psychic energy. It's all psychic damage all the way down.
This is bad for Althea. She is not going to survive if I don't.
But on its turn, because of their position, I almost forgot, it does take the damage from the Spirit Guardians.
Finally.
Yeah, I mean, that occurs on its turn, so it should have done that at the start of its turn. I just forgot. Alindra is going to step forward and is just going to try to... who needs? Looks like they need healing.
Again?
I'm at 3.
Other than Gen. She's gonna move up and she's going to go for a second level Cure Wounds on you. Rolled a little better this time. Sorry, Gen. That's 16 points back.
Salt in the wound, I see.
Yeah. That's what wounds are for being salted. Karsaya is going to... I mean, she's been shoved into a totally different room. She has no idea what's going on. She's just going to hold a healing word for when you shift again, if she can see Gen.
Okay.
And Joya's going to Joya.
Atta girl.
The others are like, okay, healing, how do we help? And this little curly-haired halfling is just like, murder!
Oh god, does she get stuck?
Huh? Stuck on what?
The aura?
No, she already broke out of it.
Oh, she doesn't have a little icon thing.
Oh, I forgot to give her one. Actually, the icons are more or less irrelevant at this point in time. I'm going to remove them because everybody, other than
Except-
Gen, everybody has, other than Gen and Althea, everybody has passed the saving throw on it, and they are already restrained. So
Yes.
the aura phase of this is basically over. But she did one shy of her maximum damage. I mean, for a non-crit.
Nice.
So that is 22 points of damage.
Can't
And then Althea, it's your turn.
All right. If I just attacked, would this wind up being a flat roll?
Yes. Oh wait, did you
Okay.
make a save last turn?
No.
At the end of your last turn, you didn't actually make a save against the effect of the aura. So
Oh, not at the end. No.
yeah,
Well,
at the end of your turn, you.
technically it was at the end, but it was for when I should have done it at the beginning.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Never mind. Go ahead. Yep. Flat roll.
So I don't make another wisdom save?
You do not make another wisdom save. Flat roll.
Because I only did it once last time.
You only supposed to do it once last time.
Don't
Oh, okay.
worry.
No, I'm wrong. I'm stupid. You make it at the end of your
Yeah.
turn. You do a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stupid order of
I was
operations.
gonna say.
All of this is somebody
18.
else's fault. 18 does not pass.
Oi.
I thought somebody made it out with an 18.
They did not. It was a 19.
Jeez.
Oh yeah. Okay, so flat roll against this
Its
thing. with
Green
limited
Plague
health
effect
program.
has a particularly high DC.
Oh no, my birds made it with a 19. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's a 26 to hit
that'll hit.
for 15 damage.
Okay.
What to do?
And I'm gonna swing again. That'll be a 22 to hit.
A 22 to hit. Will also hit you.
For 17 damage. That was a good roll. And and they're a swarm, and they move on my bonus action. Or no, they move.
They move after your turn.
Right. Okay. So well, I can't do anything else, so they're gonna move.
Well, at the end of your turn, now you would make a wisdom save for this turn. The one you just made was the one you should have made last turn.
Oh right.
19's gonna be very hard.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Sick.
it's not great for a low wisdom character.
And because they're a swarm, they can go here, right?
Yeah. They can share spaces with other creatures. I'm gonna move them back just so. Swarms can do that.
Okay. And they go off of strength for their attack, right?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out which bonus to give them when I roll the d20.
Well, it should be. It's on the thing. It's the beaks action on their description. It's +4 to hit.
Oh, it's +4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus
So
4
that'll
effort.
be 15.
15 does not hit.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, their whole existence is basically about being more of an annoyance.
Yeah, pretty much. give it something else to swing at.
And it will
That's my turn.
use its legendary action to immediately swipe another psychic claw at you. It misses. It's fine. Verso.
Well, Voshotheel's starting to see a bit of a problem with his spell.
Firebolt. You have firebolt.
I have Fireball. If everyone wants that, but no,
Yeah, just drop a fireball on it. It'll be fine.
no. I'm gonna
It'll only kill half of us.
do a Firebolt.
What are you talking about? You're doing great.
Sure, on the internet. So that is a 17 with a Firebolt.
A 17 hits.
Oh! So that is 14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Is
What
going.
the-
Oh, I did it! I am the savior! Oh,
No,
you. Let's see, so. I don't No, I wish I could move further away, but the truth is, I won't know if the next shift is gonna happen. So I'm just gonna stay right here, not too far away, but not too
Okay.
close.
It is going to make an attack of opportunity against you. Because it has a reach attack.
Jeez. Should
That is a 24 to hit.
I can't shield that.
For 26 points of psychic damage.
I can reduce that.
Oh, that's
All
right.
right, by how much?
By 7.
And also, I did have temporary hit points because of my armor of Agathis, so it's 12.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you lose your temp HP.
Yeah.
And it takes 5 points of cold damage from Armor of Agathis.
Yeah, it's been useful for once.
But yes,
I
as Verso moves across, you see its arm lash out and extend in this line of wrapping worms and rake across him.
So it's got a reach of 10 feet. Huh. Well,
Oh man, it's the JoJo Zoom punch.
Yeah.
and then Wilma is gonna go flanking with the birds.
Okay.
D20, come on. 14. There is a... So, 14 plus my spell mon attack, which I think is an 8. A 20 to... Wait.
That 22 will hit.
Alright, so that means she's gonna deal... I have to bring out a sheet again. Hold on. I have
It is 1d8 plus 3 plus the spell's level necrotic damage. You cast it as a 3rd level spell, so it'd be 1d8 plus 6 necrotic damage. I don't think it'll surprise you that it's immune to frighten, so it'll just be the damage.
Okay. 4. 7. No, wait, 7. At least she's doing some necrotic damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna stay there, and then my turn.
Okay.
That's
Celtris is up after Verso.
Again.
Again.
That's ahead of me. Or
What was
has-
that? Right. It just got reshuffled. Got it. Oh, why did it? Oh, God, because I accidentally deleted it for a second.
It's a sanity.
I was like, yeah, I was like, why is it not on it? I was just like, why is it not on the initiative, though?
So cool.
So again,
I do a thing now, or I'm doing a thing where I'm only rolling to where the DM can see.
okay, so what are you doing? Where are you rolling?
Oh, D20 or D&D Beyond.
Gotcha. Ah! So Gen dies.
No! The third time! Third time!
Third time's the charm.
Can his spirit get involved in this fight?
Nah, he's just dead.
We gotta pay another resurrection. It's gonna be super expensive.
And you, And Celtris, you're up. None of you know that Gen is dead. His body is laying
In the shitter.
And in...
moldering in a pipe.
God, what is...
By the way back when you entered this temple, those pipes were always an option to break in.
Wait a minute, Celtris is... Oh, never mind.
Celtris attacks at advantage. 10 plus another d8 for this first strike. To swing
Yes.
into the mass of worms for 13 damage.
Jesus,
Okay.
that aura was a killer.
And then he
Yeah, it
aims at the...
And also
like,
Dominate Monster. I should have
critical
counterspelled it better.
spear. That's a 19 to hit. For
Sorry.
11. And then he tries to again use his flaming fist
Oh, we
and punch
can
it at
concentrate.
the glowing part of the worm.
Okay, that's
And
7
14 to
plus,
hit, I think that misses.
plus
14 does miss, yes.
6, so 11.
Oh, I forgot my radiant damage last time.
And
Yeah, go ahead and tack it on, Althea.
Oh.
Just roll. You only hit once or twice, I don't remember.
Twice. She rolled a 26 and 22.
Okay, yeah, so just give me 2d8 then, Althea. And sorry, Seltris, what were you doing?
Nothing else. I was done.
Okay.
10,
Okay.
10 total.
Alright, I'll take an extra 10 off of it. And then,
Layer action.
let's see where we end up now.
So, I rolled. Okay, good news, I was not in the hand.
Gen is shunted out of a wall. Karsai uses her held action and then gasps and puts a hand to her mouth as she realizes that her healing word had no effect.
This is like the worst.
As you find yourselves in an old temple, or an old tomb, really, that very, very long ago.
That only Althea recognizes.
Yep, once again, some of this is more for the players. There's only so many boss battles that all of the characters have been at.
This has to be wounded by this point.
I didn't say I wasn't wounded.
Okay.
In
Yeah,
fact,
You're only at half health because I mean it transformed. So.
in fact, you see it begin to shift and vibrate and shake violently in between all of you before it suddenly explodes outward. Seltris, once again, you catch a glimpse of that golden sphere in the center of it as this torrent of worms explodes outward around it in all directions. Everybody who is adjacent to it
Okay, not me.
must make a dexterity saving throw.
19.
Except for Althea. Althea fails automatically.
Oh, damn it.
Restrained.
Yeah, I forgot. Well, my birds get one, so let's do a d20. It's, 13.
Seltris,
that'll be
that's a pass.
15.
So
Is it
just,
15 for the
runs
bird?
up
That's a
wall
fail?
and, like flips over the burst of worms.
Yeah, you'll see in a second. I just need the save from Wilma.
Alright, sorry. Let's see. She does not have a very good save. 4.
4. Okay, so I believe only Seltris and Joya passed.
Jesus.
Wilma, how many hit points does Wilma have remaining?
You said she had took 22 points of damage from the last time. She's only have 8.
Okay, Wilma is destroyed. The Swarm of Familiars have 24 hit points and as such are destroyed. Althea and Alindra both take 26 points of psychic damage.
Jesus.
I'm down.
Althea is knocked down.
And the villain just disappeared again.
Because it entered phase 3.
Oh my god.
B.
As it bursts into this massive, monstrous form, a maw hanging open and a long, writhing worm with a biting mouth at the tip hanging out like a tongue.
Jeez.
I should remember to put it back in the initiative order, though.
Jeez.
But doing that was its action. Alindra is,
Heal.
Oh, wait, I almost forgot. She fails her con save, so their spell does end.
I'm going to use Chrono Shift. She can re-roll that.
She maintains her concentration check.
And the creature must make a saving throw.
For what?
The spirit thing.
It already took damage from that. That's what triggered it to move to phase 3. Their
Okay.
spirit damage actually finished off phase 2.
Oh, thank God. Good job.
Yeah, so that's a natural 16, so she passes the con save.
That's it.
She will use a first level cure wounds on Althea. They only have so many spell slots, you know. So that's 7 hit points back. You're no longer dying at the very least.
Woo!
Joya gonna Joya. She misses, unfortunately. And Karsaya is gonna step forward, seeming a little upset, and is gonna attempt to toll the dead on this motherfucker. Because despite how she kind of thought he was a bit of a jerk, she still liked Gen. She feels bad that he's dead. So she does toll the dead on it. Althea.
All right.
Choose.
Gonna rage. And yeah. Going to. Yep. I'll have to reckless to get a flat roll because I'm restrained.
Yep,
I mean,
That'll be 24 to hit.
that'll hit.
Or 14 damage.
All right.
Eesh. 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Yeah, figures. And I guess wisdom save because that's the end of my turn.
Yep.
Come on. Oh, son of a bitch. 7.
7. Okay. It is going to use its legendary action to lash out with a wormy tendril at Alindra.
Ew.
I don't know what to do. Why?
Because it's getting tired of people being healed. Yeah, and she drops down unconscious.
I would spirit shield that
Okay. How much?
You have to roll.
for 7.
She's still unconscious.
Jesus.
Ah, son of a bitch.
If it had been for 8, she would have still been conscious.
Damn. So close.
I'm going.
And then that'll make it Verso.
God, I love.
There's now a wall in between you and this creature.
Okay. Well, that's fine. So 5. I peek at it as I see this horrible creature having slaughtered done so much harm, and I'm going to burn a. I think I still have a second. No, I did that. So I'm going to burn a 3rd level to do Scorching Ray. So this. I'm trying to figure out. Do I? Like,
You do not appear to have Scorching Ray prepared.
ah, well, fuck. Well, monkey. Damn it.
There's always Fireball.
Okay. Can I do a fireball that won't hurt everyone?
No. Not where it is. Like, it's up in that corner, you know? That would explode the room, 100%.
Okay. Shit, this is so bad. Okay.
I mean, you could always summon Undead again.
And burn a 3rd, I think. Okay. Let me see, do I have anything? I don't have magic missile. I'm going to do another firebolt. I really have nothing else. Because I know it still has more legendary resistance. I fear it still has more left.
Sure it does. You only burned one of them.
God. Okay. Hold on. That is 11 plus 8. It's only a 19. Correct.
19 hits.
Okay, so.
Heard that brief moment of excitement.
2.
2 damage,
I am a. Oh, wait, I have silver rebarb. I did silver rebarb myself.
but that gives you advantage on the attack roll, not the
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, I should have. If I crit though.
So is that just two ones on the damage dice?
Yes, I roll on d20. You know what? I'm not gonna do that anymore because that was just sad.
No, it's fine. It's just bad luck. It happens. I was just double checking, making sure you rolled both.
Okay, never mind.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it. I'm utterly have nothing. I can't do anything.
All right, Seltris.
This is still a swarm creature, is that correct?
Whether it is or is not a swarm, you don't technically know.
Okay, I can't move through its space though, and I can't see Olynder.
Correct.
Okay.
Weird.
Oh no, you can. You could do both of those things. It's 2 size categories above you.
Yep, so Seltris will like run and slide like under it and whisper some words, some healing words.
Okay.
And then afterwards,
Well, how much?
the healing word spells.
Nice.
at 9. And then Seltris will, instead of taking an action, go and
Bait it.
go right here and take the gold panacea potion and shove it down Althea's throat.
Ooh.
What does it
And-
do?
And say, if no one else survives, remember me. And then
For 1 minute, she gains resistance to all damage types,
10
and for 10 minutes, sorry. For 10 minutes, gains resistance to all damage types, and regains 2d4 plus 1 hit points at the beginning of each turn.
If
Ooh.
And then Seltris will move, over here and say, "Come on, you brute! Let's see if you can hit me now." And yeah, that's his turn.
Okay. Let's see if it can hit you now. It
Definitely
puts.
gonna hit me.
No, actually, sorry, I was about to describe something, but I realized that that's not going to happen first. This is.
Oh shit.
I don't think anybody's actually in a wall, though. So
Doesn't look like it.
it was looking at you, and then suddenly the wall shifted around,
once.
and it gets to choose which side it shunts to. I'm going to give it an even odds. Evens left. That's a 4 left. So Joya is shoved out of the way as it pulls itself through one of the walls, leaving Verso and Joya alone with it in a room.
God, why?
A temple that was unfamiliar to Verso. It is going to reach out towards each of you.
God, this is such a ton.
That's a 22 for Joya, and a 23 for Verso.
Can I make it silvery barbs? This is my third spell slot.
Yes, that makes it a 12 for you.
Yes.
So you managed to use a little bit of twisted time magic to stop it from hitting you, while its other arm wraps around Joya and pulls her into its mass.
Is that a saving throw she has to
shit.
make?
No, it happens on hit.
Okay.
She also appears to be being torn at by worms
God,
as she falls unconscious.
I hate you. I hate you.
So then I get Alindra, who will move up to her feet and kind of look around, not really understanding. She's gonna come like running around the corner, sprinting. Just like, where did it go? Where's
Over
everybody?
here?
And continue sprinting down that way. Karsaya, hearing that cry, will come around the corner herself. She's gonna make a perception check to see if she can see Joya. She can see her amongst the worms and will use a healing word to stop her from dying. And Althea.
Okay. What was it? 2D.
2d4
2d4?
2d4 plus 1.
Okay. So I get 7 back. Oh no, 8 back.
Anything.
Nice roll.
Okay.
And you have resistance to all damage, including psychic.
Yep. So I'm gonna run up this way.
Are you?
Knowing
Or
that
are you still
this-
restrained?
Oh, fuck me.
Can
Or
I?
was I here?
Yep.
Jesus, the worst of all.
Think about all you can do is try to make a wisdom save.
I guess.
It's. This.
Yep. Fucking hell. 3.
Low rolls.
Excellent. So that brings us to the top of the round. It's about halfway through, so I think we'll take our break here at the top of the round, okay?
Okay.
so many times. Is there something that I could do to channel a bit of that dream power into myself and make up sacrifice like my spell slots or even my hit dice if needed to do some form of magic, just enough, something to help change the tide? Give maybe Seltris a chance to do the killing blow if necessary. Or
I'm not saying yes or no. I need you to be more specific about the effect that you want to occur.
shit, I make a point blank. What do I have? I am not very smart.
It sounds like you're trying to like dream within the dream
Yes.
and trying to
And
manifest something.
I'm not saying no to that, but I need to know specifically what you are trying to manifest. What is Verso concentrating on?
Okay.
What is Verso trying to force himself to believe despite the evidence of his eyes?
I want to believe that this creature is far weaker than it thinks itself to be. It makes itself look bigger. It made itself more powerful, but that's a lie. It's scared. It's making us all afraid, but in reality, this thing is scared. It's scared of us. And so in order to make all of us afraid, it tries to change itself into being something that is more scary, to be more terrifying. But we want to reveal that orb. We saw the orb. We saw what was in it. And I want to reveal its true self, to disperse these worms and show its true self.
This will be an action, and you will burn your last 3rd level spell slot.
Right?
Do you understand? And do you
Yes.
accept?
Yes.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay, so my Arcana is 11. I rolled bad indeed. So, come on. If worse to worse. That is. Oh, that's so good. 10 to 18 plus.
Plus 8 is a 26. You concentrate. Sorry, one moment. Is Seltris back? We should wait until Seltris is back before
Oh,
I talk about what's happening.
I'm willing to sacrifice all. I'm willing to sacrifice an action and even the spells if needed. Because I'm.
Yeah, it will
I
be
mean,
your action
Gen
and a 3rd level spell
sacrificed his life, so
slot. I mean, Gen mostly just died.
Okay.
no thanks to Althea.
Shall we type to him?
Hey, no. I tried to save you.
I think something must have happened to him.
Yeah, he's just busy. I mean, if he takes forever, we'll just have to continue, but...
He's got kids, and the wife was pregnant with twins, so.
Oof.
The big oof.
Yeah.
Well, on unrelated notes, Astra is watching the stream, so say hi, Astra.
Hi, Astra.
Yeah, Astra. Did you see me fuck up again?
It wasn't your fault. I'm sorry I didn't counter spell.
You failed the roll. It's not your fault. Not like you made the wrong call.
Yeah. I know.
I mean, you
That's the
could have
thing.
just,
I
you could have
always-
also let my natural 20 land.
I'm
So,
sorry.
Sell, dress, sell, dress,
I
sell,
guess.
dress, sell, dress, sell, dress, sell, dress, sell, dress, sell.
Just,
Okay,
I think it just happens. Sometimes, I'm afraid. Maybe. Oh, and, something must have happened. Like maybe there was an accident.
yeah, who knows?
Maybe his house is on fire.
So I'm just messaging him that like when he's back, we'll catch him up on what's happening. So Verso, you focus. This is all it's all a dream. None of this is real. These are the Morphic realms. These are a land made of dreams. And you close your eyes and you focus. And open your hand. That's just going to make it harder for him to actually see the message that I sent. The GIF.
I'm here. What?
Oh.
Okay, you're here.
Your character is a gift artillerist.
So, anyway, Verso is expending some of his resources, and he's focusing, and this is all a dream. These are the Morphic realms. They are the realm of dreams. And he reaches out, focusing on the idea, trying to make himself believe the idea of revealing this creature's true form. And you see as its chest cavity twists, pulling back an opening, leaving that golden, oil-covered sphere revealed and in the open.
I said, now everyone strike it.
Seltris, it's your turn.
Hearing that, Seltris will run around the corner. 15, 20. If I go to here, am I flanking?
No, Althea is on the other side of a wall.
Oh no, I'm talking about Joya.
Joya is inside of it.
Okay.
She
Oh
cannot
my.
provide flanking.
And I can't go to here with Verso, right? Like great flanking.
I mean,
No,
creature
you-
is
Its
small.
back is to a wall. You can't create flanking at all.
That's fine. Yep. So I'll run around the corner and I'll punch.
Okay.
Well, actually, swing with the staff. Right at the orb.
Make an attack.
This is a attack. 14 misses.
And then
14 misses.
And oh, but then I crit. Nice. So
Why not?
That is 16 plus 2d8 plus 11, so that's 27 plus a d8 for 8. So a total of 35 damage.
Okay.
And
bonus action.
then I like swing with like a windmill kick after hitting it, like trying to get it again.
Yep.
Strike. And miss.
That is also a miss. You know, there was going to be a dramatic reveal this turn, and you made it impossible.
And that's my turn.
As everything shifts and warps once more, and we've gone through all of the boss. We've gone through all the boss chambers we had. Varsho, deck save.
Okay, let's see. Okay. 19 plus 4 is only.
Yeah, so it's 23. You managed to avoid being shunted into the stone,
Jesus.
and all of you get the first sight of Gen laying dead in the corner.
I like to imagine my body was like on the edge of the rock and just tumbled down.
Makes a gross squishing sound.
Ooh, it's so juicy.
It is going to... Okay, Joya goes unconscious as she takes damage at the start of its turn.
Jesus. It's
No, I'm sorry, she takes damage at the start of her turn. And it will lash out with its reachy limbs for Varsho and Seltris.
God.
Varsho, that is a 23 for both.
23
Looks more
for
hurt.
both.
Who looks more hurt? I don't know.
I'm 32. Gonna make
I
a.
think Seltris looks more hurt. I think
no.
Seltris, you look more hurt, right? Seltris, you're muted.
Gonna silvery barb.
Yes, I am definitely more hurt than.
Okay, which one are you silvery barbsing, Varsho?
Did attack hit us both?
It's 2 attacks, 1 against each of you.
Okay.
You just rolled the same number twice.
Gonna give Seltris.
Okay, so the one against Seltris becomes a 9.
Then I will Spirit Shield Varsho.
Okay. Varsho, you take... That's not the right dice. There's the right dice. 21 points of damage. And
Reduced
you,
by 7?
and you are... reduced by 7, so 14 points of damage, and you are wrapped around and pulled into it as well. Immediately surrounded by these biting, burrowing worms.
God damn.
And then on the start of Alindra's turn, she will give a heal to the rough-looking Seltris.
Gonna give no. I think she is.
So that is... It's 12 hit points back to you, Seltris.
Okay.
Karsaya, I think will attempt a... See, I know Joya's about to go down, but her turn is third, so she won't go down until after the other two, so them healing her doesn't really make sense.
So she could hold an action, like hold a bonus action.
But her actually doing that doesn't really make sense, you know what I mean?
Okay, so then...
She's gonna do something else. She's gonna go to the other side, and she's going to attempt to pull Joya free. And with a natural 4 on the part of the boss...
I'm going to give...
No, a natural 4 on the part of the boss.
Oh. Oh.
He rolled very low, so she reaches in. It does hurt her to do so. She takes a chunk of damage herself. But she manages to pull Joya out before the worms feed on her again. Joya's gonna Joya, which means she will immediately turn around and stab. Because despite being a priestess of a generally peaceful goddess, she's surprisingly aggressive. As she will slash at it as well, lunging through to slash at that golden orb. Althea!
2d4 plus 1.
All right. Yep. I got 5 hit points back. And I'm gonna take... I guess it'll be flat rolls so I can swing with the Blade of House Brogan.
Make a flat roll.
This is just...
19.
A 19 hits,
Going
and
for
it is a
orb.
critical, and it is a critical hit.
Oh!
Shit. Okay.
I made the orb reveal.
It's what I was going to
would I
reveal
have-
on Seltris' turn, but all he did was either miss or crit.
Shit. Would I have had to re-rage first?
Yes, your rage would have been over.
Okay, so I would have done that first.
Yeah, it's fine.
So 2d6 for 10, so 12 plus 18, 30 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's still, you barely hit it's this form. I mean, compared to the previous ones.
17 to hit.
17 matches, and it is a critical hit.
Yes.
Joya's was also a critical hit, but doing it the NPC card felt less dramatic.
Jesus, I rolled almost minimum, so 5 plus 18 is 23 damage.
Okay.
And I guess I make my wisdom save.
Take your wisdom save.
15? God damn it.
Nope. Althea will be restrained forever.
Apparently. God damn.
Verso, at the top of your turn, you see, from within it, you can see the worms beginning to compress and close as they begin wrapping around that golden core again. Your move made all hits against it a critical hit for 1 round. Which is a pretty solid move.
Alright, well, I'm gonna first, as the thing begins to bury me deeper into itself.
Oh, right, I almost forgot. That was important, and I forgot it. At the start of your turn, you take damage from it. So I think Varsho's unconscious, actually.
No,
Because it's 26 points of damage.
that much?
Unless I can I see him?
Yeah.
I thought he was inside it.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, but you can see him through the massive worms.
Oh, sure.
would reducing it by 7 help?
That'll make it 20.
Can I use Dream? Like, I'm willing to sacrifice another spell to reduce that. I'm willing, or if not, I'm willing to sacrifice a hit die, like something.
Make an Arcana check.
Come on. Okay, I'm doing roll 20 now. No, not roll 20. Sorry. Okay. I have also silvery bombs on me, so
Well, it
19.
doesn't make an attack roll for that. You are beginning to get a good understanding of the dream. 1 second, I need to take a look at your sheet to see what spell slots you have left. I will allow
2
one
and
to be
1.
sacrificed. Your
Two.
second level spell slot will vanish as I will allow you to immediately gain the effects of Misty Step at the start of your turn before you would take damage.
Yeah, I'm looking really rough. I'm burning much
So
of it.
teleport yourself 30 feet to wherever you want to go.
Maybe not too far away because we will have another shift later on. But, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
So you just, for a moment, just close your eyes and just think, I'm not here. I'm somewhere else.
There's no place like
You
home.
focus on it until you truly believe it, and in the instant that you believe it, you are somewhere else.
It is burning a lot, but now I'm going to do another firebolt because it's all I can do as an action.
I mean, you could drop a fireball
Crit!
somewhere.
He doesn't have the spell slots anymore.
Crit!
Oh, that's right.
Finally, but
All right, so that's 20 plus 2d10.
So, okay, 2d10. I'm going to do it then on here. So, 20. Okay, that is a 14. 34 points of damage.
Yeah, you hit it with a burst of flame, and some of the worms like writhe and recoil away, and you see a glint of that oily golden orb.
And I'm gonna say, like, you may look like worms, but guess what? You're not a real worm! Worms are way scarier than you!
That is his taunt against every nightmare. You're not a real blank. You're not my real dad.
You're not my supervisor.
Siltrus will drop his object interaction, his belt pouch of potions, leaving 2 healing potions on the ground,
Okay.
and say to Lindra, we'll probably need these. And then he'll turn to this creature ducking under like one of its like wormy arms, and then going to flank it and attack.
Okay.
18 and a 10, so 18 to hit.
Yep.
For 10 plus d8. For another 5, 15 total.
Okay.
And then the second attack, 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 13 plus 8. For a total of 20 damage.
Nice.
And then I've had hot damage rolls today.
20 will also hit.
For 11 plus d8 of fire. For 15 more damage. And
Okay.
then, after you bash some worms down and then through the breathing body, and then punched with an incinerating punch towards that oily spear, then you'll go and Althea already has flanking right with Lindra, or so I'm gonna go ahead and stay where I'm at.
Okay. It is going to, at the end of your turn, use a legendary action to move without triggering attacks of opportunity.
Of course.
And then, y'all know what time it is.
Shifting time. Okay, good news. None of us, except for Lindra.
Alindra does make her deck save, so shift down to there. Nobody else is in anything that they would phase with.
We are learning.
And on its action, it and vomits a massive cone
God.
of worms. That's going to be a dexterity saving throw for all 3 priestesses and Seltris.
Jesus.
That's a failure. Pass. A pass.
Fail.
Okay. That is for the ones that passed, 10 points of damage. For the ones that failed, 20.
Jesus.
So since
Alindra
my
is-
spirit shield didn't get used last time,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could. Who are you going to spirit shield?
Seltris, would you be able to survive? Or is
I
Seltris
survived
still pretty hurt?
regardless, but I'm still very hurt.
Yeah, Seltris will survive regardless.
Are one of the girls pretty bad?
All of the girls are unconscious after that move.
Oh, fuck. Then I would try to save Joya.
Okay. I will tell you, Joya failed.
Oh, right,
Okay,
right.
So who succeed then among them?
Karsaya succeeded.
Then it's
Okay, I'll cover Karsaya then.
Okay. So how much? 6? Okay. She had 8 hit points. She took 10 damage minus 6. She only take 4, so she is conscious with 4 health.
Oh boy.
So you see, just like she's point blank, and your spiritual Leonin warriors just flank in on either side, bringing up shields for a moment and pushing it away. So only some of that. It seems corrosive, but like everything else it does, it's actually psychic. That'll make it Alindra. Alindra, death save. It's a pass. Karsaya will immediately use a first level Cure Wounds on Joya. Although running out of spell slots.
We are that creature has to be bloodied by this point.
Oh, it's well past bloodied.
Okay.
10 back to Joya, and then she, on her turn, will immediately heal Alindra.
Okay. So all 3 of the pieces are back.
All 3 of the priests are back up, but they have
But-
1 third level spell slot remaining, and that is it.
Okay. I think it's then Althea's turn. Can
That'll
I?
make it.
Sorry, continue.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I'm seeing that Althea is having a hard time with the restrain. I only have 1 level spells left, but can I use that to give Althea at least a chance to be free?
It will also use your reaction, and you'll have to pass an Arcana check.
Okay. That is a 23.
I will allow this. You focus on the idea of Althea being free. Althea, you still need to make the saving throw, but the DC will be severely reduced.
And that's my last level. I have no more spell slot, guys.
And we will also have the saving throw occur at the beginning of your turn instead of the end.
Now I get a nat 20.
That would have freed you at any point in time. But it happened at the beginning of your turn, thanks to Varso's thing. So you finally feel those pressing nightmares.
And it says,
Take
it's
away.
not a worm! It's a fake!
30. Okay. 30
Unleash
movement
your
will
rage!
get me up here,
Don't
so I
forget
can
your
finally get
2d4 plus one hit
advantage.
point.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
He gets his 2d4 plus 1 hit point.
Yeah. Remember your healing.
That'll be 7.
Remember.
And I finally get advantage on this swing. There we go. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll be 18 damage.
Alright.
And 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 17 damage.
Okay. 2 big hits. You can see it shaking and seemingly struggling to maintain its form. Some of the worms peeling away, you're getting more and more glimpses of that golden sphere.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn,
That'll be my
Althea?
turn.
Okay, Varsho.
I have nothing else.
Another 'Tis another gnat! Yes! Where have they been? Norman cantrip, though, is not the best.
Yeah.
But, so there's another 20, and then I am out, though. So, oh, wow, that is a 12, so 32 points of damage.
Okay. Very good.
Tail up.
It is going to use its legendary reaction to lash one of its tendrils back at Althea. That is a 24 to hit.
For once. Yeah, that'll hit.
You will take, thanks to resistance, 10 points of psychic damage.
The fact that
That's
it's now
What would have been 21. What would have been 21.
Soldiers, you're gonna have to do it, man.
Seltris.
So Seltris, seeing its form shifting, runs up and rums up the beam, and then like jumps to the air, like trying to, come from the top.
Okay.
Would it?
Just for dramatic purposes, he can't get an advantage anywhere anyway. So.
You know what?
Yep.
I want, if it's alright, I'm willing to sacrifice my safety to give Seltris advantage.
No, you would have needed to move on your turn. It's
Alright,
fine.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
24 to hit for 9 plus D8. So that is 10 damage for that strike.
Strikes through it, sending a bunch of the worms flying, writhing, and dying, but others continue to do their best to cover that golden core.
He does like his best 3-point hero stance, and then rolls onto his back and strikes up again, which is why he got that one on it. And then comes over to the side and punches one more time. 23 to hit for 7 plus.
This thing has.
Now, I know it's not something you're great at, but can you make an athletics check for me?
Okay, sure, yeah. No, athletics check.
With advantage.
Athletics. Got a +0 to athletics, so
Yep.
5.
With advantage, I said.
With advantage. 14.
You club it from above, land on your back, swipe upwards, it shifts to the side, you roll to your feet, punch, and then reaching through, grab that core, and rip it out of the body. The worms collapse into a pile,
Yeah.
dead.
Oh god.
So
Finally.
That.
What's the Temple of Doom where like they have the heart or whatever?
Kalima!
Yes.
so, like,
Kalima!
And if
So you're
there's.
holding that, it's this golden orb that seems to be, upon closer inspection, it looks like it's two halves that are secured together, and from the line where it's secured, this black, brackish liquid seems to be oozing out.
I think Vulture will just throw up at that point. Because there's also a dead body literally right down there.
Can,
Yeah, Althea's gonna go.
Gen would like to just remain laying on the ground.
Althea will not do that.
Oh.
Nobody move.
Oh,
I'm trying to do a thing.
Oh, of course, sorry. Sorry.
I just need everybody to stop fucking moving for 3 fucking seconds. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
I'm sorry.
I'm sick of these motherfucking players trying to move their motherfucking icons.
As moments after its death, you suddenly find yourself standing in a different place.
Where?
Just outside the same portal you originally entered from. Despite what the map will tell you, the portal is now darkened and empty. As you are back in the real world.
Oh.
and now I'll go over to Gen.
Is he truly dead?
He's dead,
He's-
yes.
Yeah.
How?
What do you mean, how?
I'm sorry. No,
What's the
I'm,
Big ass fight.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All three of the girls are going to move around and get down on one knee and
I didn't.
start doing like prayers of like funerary prayers.
Dave glanced a little bit.
Seltris, you going to do anything with that sphere in your possession?
Oh, so it's like in my hand still.
Yes.
Oh, Selters, when I see him holding that, can I cast the Identify? I'm gonna have to do it as a ritual, but if you give me a moment, I can analyze what this thing is.
So just to say, absolutely, take your time. And then you'll hand it over to Verso and
Yes.
walk over to Gen, asking, is there anything we can do?
Maybe the priestess can bring him back again? Seems like a lot.
I sure hope so.
She can try, but there's a limit to resurrection.
He died 3 times. The risk of him coming back is gonna be even harder.
You don't know that.
I mean, sorry.
Varsho doesn't know that.
I'm not saying that. It's Anthony saying that. Varsho doesn't know about resurrection. He doesn't know he died 3 times. He only knew, like, oh, he died once.
Roleplay wise, it's still a valid question to ask, though.
Yeah. So, I mean, she brought us back. And he did what she wanted. Do you think she can help him again?
Well, she can try, but the more someone dies, the harder it becomes.
Let me know if there's anything we need to do. And then, I'll leave you guys to it. I know you're the experts. So just will go back over to Varsho and go, I think we still need to close these portals. There were some arcane sigils. I think I destroyed 3 of them.
No, the portal does appear to be closed.
Okay. Only
Sorry,
one of the
I don't-
crystals is still glowing?
None of them are glowing.
Oh, okay. Because we destroyed 3 of the 4, but we didn't destroy the 4th. I didn't know where.
What does that mean? What do you mean destroy 3 of the
It,
4?
it, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do I
none of them
continue to
are
get
glowing
help from that
anymore.
Potion?
Yeah. For another 10 minutes.
And so I'm sure you'll like be fully healed. That's fun. Selchus is gonna go and look over his shoulder and still see if the like mark that was burnt in him in the dream world is there.
It is.
Oh.
And then he's gonna look at his hands and his staff, but they're not hurting anymore, right? So
Correct.
So do I just go back up to max health, or just...
One sec. Just for my own amusement, I'm calculating how much that potion will heal you. Okay.
Okay. I'm guessing those shoes I had are gone.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So that potion over the next 10 minutes will heal you for 416 hit points.
Damn.
Woof. Okay. Yeah, I'm at max.
Yes. Your yeah, your health comes back. Varsho, you attempt to identify the item and you get no result. It does not appear to be a magic item.
Huh.
But you
guess
do
it's-
realize that the golden sphere can slide and separate.
Oh. I'm going to do that slowly.
It's a Rubik's
See
Cube.
When you twist it and lift it, there's a bit of a flow of that black ichor out that you kind of like move your hand out so it like just spills on the floor, and inside you see a beating jet black slimy heart.
Fuck.
I know what it is. Maybe.
Yep. And then Seltris says, a beating heart. And then can I do like an insight check or something like that? 'Cause I'm thinking like my character would probably like associate it possibly with Althea, but I don't know. Because I don't think she breathes, right? And she doesn't have a pulse.
Yeah, no.
Should I do another identify on the heart?
I'm sure you should, but
I have an
mean,
idea of what it is, but I don't know if maybe Althea could figure it out.
Well, what do you think it is?
Is it the heart of a great beast?
It very well could be.
The heart. Alright, well, spend another 10 minutes. I'm not gonna drag too long to identify it.
Yeah, you tried to identify it, but this isn't a magic item either.
Okay, that's just kidding.
It's just the heart of it's a heart of a powerful creature. It is the heart of a great beast.
Okay, well, Varsha
One of
doesn't.
one of the 3 ritual components that you require to
I would say
destroy
to
the
Selfridge,
armor.
Do we think that's something that we need for what we've been looking for?
Varsha
Well,
doesn't
it
know
is a
this.
heart, and it is was certainly the most powerful thing I've ever seen. So perhaps it is the heart of a great beast. And so I'll just say, perhaps we should keep this for later, and he'll take the 2 sides of the orb and put it back around the heart and seal it,
Okay.
and put it
With a little bit of elbow grease, you can seal it enough that it's no longer leaking.
and then put it like in his pouch. Say, have we rested enough? Can we get him back to the temple?
Yes.
Althea will pick him up.
This fell out of his pocket. And she holds out a note.
Oh.
I guess I'll grab it and read it.
Again, it's your note, so. Do you want to just like copy and paste what it says, or?
I'll read it off. I gotta
Okay.
get to. If you're reading this, I've once again failed at obtaining to reach
Do it in
my
Gen's
goals.
voice.
Oh, sure. If you're reading this, I once again failed at obtaining to reach my goals. The gods are laughing at my efforts and are punishing me for the sins I've committed in the past. But this time, save your efforts in any attempts to bring me back. Seltris, your center of gravity's too high. Lower yourself, and remember, strong roots, big fruit. Also, your bread was always stale. Althea, when we first met, you were known as Krios of the Shadow Mane. You mentioned your pride was wiped out. I hope you get any revenge that you want to bring, any revenge you want to bring your pride back. But remember, revenge is a never-ending cycle, so if you wish to achieve your goals, hit hard, strike fast, and finish the job. Also, I leave this necklace in your care. Koldrick, I never did like you, but I admired your strength and convictions. Stand firm, old friend. I'm sorry for failing you, my true family. Tyrant.
So I'll just say, even in death, he can't stop salting my bread. Don't call me as a guy.
I'm sorry.
For
to hear-
once, kind of letting it take over, Althea just kind of leans on Seltris. Just doesn't say anything.
So do we take him to the high priestess or not?
And then Seltris looks at Althea and goes, I don't know that he ever really listened to us. But you were always his closest friend. You make the decision. You're the one who truly knew it.
Sounds like he'd rather be done.
Sounds like
Then I would say that he has earned his rest. We will take him and have him interred with honors.
I'll carry.
I think Varsho would like to help lifting him up. He's weak, but he feels like he doesn't know much of the man, but He respects him at least to being such a pragmatic man. A dead
Such
body she deserved.
Such out-of-date icons.
Damn, that wrist strain and that psychic damage. And also the dominate creature.
Yeah.
Fuck.
As you carry him out of the tunnels that the dungeon is built into, and taken up to the same place where the resurrection was done, where they light incense, say prayers, and give funerary rites, before carrying him down the street to a place you've never been before, which is a large tomb, the Moonlight Sepulchre. From what you can see, it looks like it's mostly reserved for the wealthy and the noble. But the three priestesses, with the support of the High Priestess, make sure that Gen is interred there as well.
I didn't know much of himself at all. But
Or, I said Gen, but it'd be more accurate to say Tyrant.
Subjects
So-
will, as after like they do the like interring thing, he'll walk up to him and say, "I never really had a family. I was always an orphan, and I followed you around because the way it seemed like you always knew what you were doing, and I guess I always wanted a family." And now I have one, thanks to you. Thanks to you helping me with helping a little orphan. If there's one thing I learned from you, it's dead men don't mean things. And then, Seltris will say to Althea, "Come, let's take his stuff. I want us to have it." And I'll start stripping him down.
He wants to be buried with his wand of web. No, he did specifically will his amulet to Althea.
Mhm.
So I'll go ahead and put that in her inventory. His amulet of proof against detection and location.
And I assume somebody grabs my bag of holding.
Yes, the bag of holding. So, oops, I'm looking at the wrong inventory. That's why it's looking weird. So there's the bag of holding. It's pretty tacky to just strip everything off of him, I'm gonna be honest. And the priestesses probably wouldn't let you. I would say just like the magic items. And items of significance.
Seltris has no social tact.
Yes, the priestesses would stop you. That said, obviously the Mark of the Apostate cannot be carried on. And when you find the Ashen Journal, the book that he tore pages out of and that burst into flames to cast spells, you find nothing but ashes in the shape of a journal.
Oh.
The blessings of that item were very specifically a favor being paid back by that ghost girl who possessed the journal to get. Or Sorvin, but...
Yeah.
So the Ashen Journal would not function for anybody else, but there is the Amulet of Proof Against Detection and Location, the Copper Mercurius Potion, Goggles of Night, Bag of Holding, and a Wand of Web. and all the stuff in the Bag of Holding, which is also important. So who's taking what, so I can put things in people's inventories?
I
Does
can
anyone-
take the bag of holding.
All right, and the things inside it.
Sure.
And I guess I'll take the other things and say, Cauldron can really use these goggles. And then I think the other thing was the Wand of Web, and then what else?
Are you sure he doesn't want to be buried with the Wand of Web?
Pretty sure.
If you want, I'll just spell the Wand of Web.
No, I'm just. It doesn't actually bother me that much. It's just funny.
Fair enough.
Okay, so the most important things. I just have to add a couple custom items to the bag of holding, because he's got a lot of like lore stuff in there.
The Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, the things of importance would be the deed to the fort.
Yeah, I've got your list open. I'm going over it.
Okay, okay.
So the deed to the fort. I said add item. Thank you. The Heartstone.
So that's means the only thing miss. Well, I won't say anymore.
We got
The
Heartstone,
Heartstone.
the heart of a great beast.
Some Heartstone shards.
The leather, studded leather, should not be in there. I don't know why it's not.
I
or
think it's
why it
interesting.
is.
A great beast that hunts in your dreams. That was a beast indeed.
And the armor of Olganoth. I think that's all of it, right?
All those scrolls that we got. One move earth, two stone shape.
Oh.
Or move earth, or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Those should be listed in a very different way than the way you have them, but that's fine.
Yeah, I was just too lazy.
Okay, so it's 8 mold earth, 1 move earth.
And two stone shape.
Oh yes, girls. He speaks up.
No. Oh yeah, none of that's said out loud, but you would see them taking. No, actually, it would just be in the bag of holding. So.
Mm. All right. They're not. The Circle of the Gods. Is that a tournament fight over there?
Yeah.
Seljas will turn to Althea and say, well, I think we ought to try to meet back up with Boulder. It seems we need to find that Heartsbane urn, and we are short on equal resources to do so.
Yeah.
Going to the keep is the best course of action at this point.
I don't suppose that note mentioned anything about his house.
I suppose we should check out Sorkin's house before we leave. And so after the ceremony ends, I think, assuming Althea and Seltris will start heading away, then they'll say to Varsho, we didn't know you, but you're now a friend. Thank you for helping us through that nightmare, and should you need help, you can call on us. Next time we come.
Well, thank you very much. Truly appreciate it. And I'm sorry for how all that turned out. I mean, I just think for now, I think I should say I'm glad you guys are alright. Now,
You too.
before anything, I would like to speak with the High Priestess. She did promise me, as a reward, part of it, is I get to learn where my wife is.
That's you and the priestess's business. I think our debts are settled. We don't get anything, right, Althea? Money, our lives for
I-
our own reward.
Really?
I don't
I-
recall. We should at least check with her. At least to tell her.
Fair enough. That seems reasonable. Let's go there first. And so Seljas will follow Althea and Varsho back to the garden wall.
Yeah, you are. As you arrive, a few priestesses approach you and inform you that you have been invited to Chateau Verso.
Oh,
That's a big deal.
And specifically,
Okay.
that apparently whilst there is understanding that there is tragedy, there is a feast being planned in your honor.
That's nice.
alright. Well, I guess we could head that way.
I think we have to, at least we have to take part of it, as to give at least. I think the four people who are trapped in that dream can finally be happy that they're no longer trapped forever in that perpetual nightmare. So we'll go visit it.
So are all of you going to go?
Well, yes.
Sure.
Okay. Yes, you
think-
find
should
find
we
one
first-
of the most. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, should we look at least less bloody, to be honest?
The priestesses. One of them just looks at you. It is. It's not Joya Karsaya Lindra. It's a different priestess. She looks dwarven. Oh, yes. You might want to consider bathing first.
So Selters looks around. Where's the closest body of water?
Okay, she can make an insight check to see. That's a natural 20. No, not just anywhere. We do have baths.
You're supposed to strip down.
We have baths, both male, female, or shared. Whatever your preference is.
Fair enough.
So what is your preference, so I can show you the way?
I'll head for the ladies.
Selters, I guess, will go to the men's one.
Follow behind you.
So they show you to, they're kind of neatly hidden underneath the back of the temple, leading down to 3 bathhouses. They're all lined up side by side, but have clear entrances that delineate them. Inside, Althea, you immediately see the 3 priestesses you were traveling with, all apparently as soon as they were able went right for taking a bath. You remember the way they were looking at that fountain in the dream. Where these are people who are used to bathing daily.
Yep.
But yes, as you bathe, you see that clothes and the like are laid out for you, much finer than what you normally wear.
Oh boy.
So, do Selters' clothes get clean?
Yes.
I
Perfect.
don't think he would wear the fine clothes.
Well, his regular clothes aren't there. The fine clothes are the only ones that are there. His regular clothes are off being cleaned.
Okay. Then if he doesn't have a choice, then
One of the priestesses speaks through the door. Yes, your clothes were quite, covered in ichor and the like. We're having them cleaned for you, if you wouldn't mind wearing that to the dinner.
psychic ichor is so strange.
No, She's just like, she's not gonna say you were also wearing, that they were also this dirty when you first came here.
Well, our show will have a sweet.
All the trudging in the sewers.
Yep.
Althea is still kind of used to being a big cat, kind of settling in her body now. Isn't used to a whole lot of clothes, so she just puts on the bare minimum basically to get out the door.
Thing for our show is having in that hot bath with Brunhilde, his little bird that he summons back. Splash, splash.
Selters like, stop playing with your bird.
It's been so long.
The priestess through the door. Oh my!
I think I need to go.
My bird is an owl. You're mistaking the term.
Yeah.
And as he walks out of the water, there's like this trail of dirt that's like follows him, you know.
Yep.
So he's probably not clean, but he's like much cleaner than he was before, and he puts on his clothes and leaves.
Okay.
The 3 priestesses look at you, Althea. Is that all you're planning on wearing? You know this is a
Party.
a party at a very influential family's house, yes?
Yikes.
Yeah.
You should perhaps consider something a little bit more.
Nothing heavy.
Of course.
Yes. Do you prefer trousers or a dress?
Are they holding him out or something, or?
No, like one of them. You can see that Joya is like looking through a closet that seems to be on site.
At the mention of a dress, she'll just kind of hiss.
So trousers it is then. Okay. And they pull like very simple, just like trousers and a tunic, but they're like nice and high quality, rather than your usual beat up barbarian rags.
I'm assuming
They're
we
mostly
get a
leather.
short rest?
What was that?
I'm assuming we get a short rest with the...
Yes.
I don't think I get anything back from it, but yeah.
Fine, it doesn't hit dice. Might as well. Maybe do about 30. Yeah.
Alright.
No, that's enough. He gets
Everybody gets dressed in some fancy clothes.
so I can get back some spells. Though being it's a party, I'm just going to instead just only 3 level 1s. And maybe just 1 level spell and then 1 secondary spell. You know, it'd be funny, like, should I bring Whalen to the party? Or would that be too much?
Is that your date?
No, as a friend. I have a wife, and I came to the party to find her. But
Sorry, just the she's just a friend talking about like this like horrifying ghost girl is very funny to me.
I would definitely have Munin back on my shoulder, though.
Yeah.
But I think no. I think after spiritual priestess, I don't think it's so wise to bring a spirit to this thing, to the party. No. I'll just tell her. But anyway,
Yeah.
so anything else that we do, or do we go right now?
You arrive as you head that way. Eventually at a long chamber that is dominated by 2 long tables. You can see a couple of, by this point, familiar faces, even if most of them you've never met, that are sitting at the tables. You see, there are other genasi as well of all 4 elements, more water than the others. But you can see the 4 dreamers sitting around the table. 3 out of 4 of them definitely look very, very happy, very cheerful. The last one is the one that was an old woman, and she gives the vibes of somebody who is crotchety on the best of days.
Oh yeah.
So, like, this might be a good mood for her, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah, she's been through a lot, being a child in a slavery situation.
No, that wasn't the old woman. The old woman was the one with the snakes.
Oh, I get her. Thanks.
As you walk in, you are immediately greeted by the High Priestess, Indra Verso. You have returned!
Good day
Most
to
of
you,
us.
High priestess.
Yes, I could have attempted to return your friends, you know, after everything you did for me. I don't see... I would not have charged you for it.
He left a note.
This was his will. The last time he could see it was hard to get it back. And he worked at it.
Can still try.
Perhaps there'll come a day when we will meet him, and whether he likes it or not, we might have that right now we're trying to respect his wishes.
Very well. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm still... And I understand that you are perhaps not in the most celebratory of moods. But I am. She kind of can't help but like smiling a little bit.
I present her my
Depends on
Brihilda.
what you have to drink.
Oh, literally anything you want. Fancy party music.
Madam, I presume.
Literally anything you want to eat or drink. My family has been plagued by this creature for 2 generations, and
I knew
many
this
members
was
of
canon
family
to me.
have. Many of my members of my family have died. With the exception of my grandmother, everyone else of a generation before mine, so my parents, my aunts and uncles, all died young.
In their dream? When they're sleeping?
It's the stress that builds up over time. Eventually, you just can't take it. That is how the creature feeds.
Yeah, we can tell it was nasty.
Or how's the creature fed, because it now exists only in the past tense, yes?
Indeed, it was literally made of worms, but let me tell you this right to the face. That was not a real worm, and I saw it cry when I told it that. I saw a snake too, and the snake cried when I told it wasn't even a real snake. So yeah.
Oh, that's fascinating. Oh, it's a little out of left field, just like, so?
He's drank a lot of wine. It was just like,
Yeah, I drank a little bit. I think he would drink a little when he recalls that, but yes, we did solve each of their traumas though, and
Yeah, one of them approaches you. He looks like a young man, very on the young side. He's probably like 17, and he comes up and like offers a handshake to whoever you have is standing in front.
I'll do it.
He takes your hand and shakes it. Thank you, really. I am Undrin Verso. It's seeing that every night is a lot.
The wolf.
No, I think it's the panther, right?
No, the wolf was
sorry.
mine.
Sorry.
I'll show him the tattoo.
Hey, do you have a tattoo of a wolf?
Hopefully,
yeah.
hopefully it will leave you alone for now.
It should. And it's good to know that it at least won't kill me.
I'm glad that you're all right.
He nods and kind of takes a step back. Another man kind of steps up. Seems he's kind of waiting his turn. He has kind of curly hair, a little rakish, and he puts on a bit of a smirk. And like immediately he offers his hand to shake as well, but unquestionably it's towards Althea.
She'll take it.
And he gives a shake. I suppose I should thank you as well. I am Andre Verso, and I am grateful for your assistance to my family.
Did you have a fear of a beast in shadow near a fire?
I traveled with some people for a time, and we finished one of our jobs and made our way out through an old hidden tunnel under a temple. And as we escaped, weakened, barely limping past, we were ambushed, and the creature slaughtered all of my friends. There was a storm at the time, and a bolt of lightning lit the temple aflame, and that distraction allowed me to escape alive, but nobody else did.
Well, in the dream, I think all your friends they helped us in a way. Your dream friends wanted to help you be rid of your nightmares, saying it's okay to let it go.
He gives kind of a rueful smile, and of course they did. They were always better people than I was. Thank you, my friends, really.
They'll just kind of give him a nod.
He kind of steps back too. You see the old woman, like she's just sitting and like shoveling food into her mouth, and she looks up and just kind of gives a grunt and a nod. It's like,
Elchis will sit down by her because, he understands that. He'll grab some food. What does it taste like?
good, very rich though.
I think
And then he starts complaining to her. He goes, "These people always too rich, right? They don't know how to make a proper piece of bread. I bet someone of your age and skill knows how to make bread just right."
She grunts again and she picks up a roll and tears it in half and is just look at this. She hands it over you. Look at how dense it smells that. That's not bread, that's cake.
You were so right. It's like we bond over like bitching about.
I also like to tell her, like, hey, listen, we fought the nightmare of your snake, and guess
Yeah,
what?
I don't need to hear about it. I don't care.
Okay. Oh, like, all right,
No, she's just a crotchety old lady.
fair enough. I get it.
The high priestess Indra just lead you. Don't worry about Skani Ojvina. She has always been like that. Her siblings used to say that she was an old woman even when she was in the body of a young girl.
Fair.
And she just her grandma just.
Well,
But you're all guided to sit around the table. Food is brought out, drink is brought out, literally as much as you can eat or drink.
and what about the fourth one?
That was all four.
Oh, the high priestess was the one.
Yes,
Then
the
it dawns on him immediately, like, oh. So then, you had a rather rough past too.
When I was a child, I was taken to be sold for ransom. To keep the children obedient, the priest who ran the criminal ring would tell us platitudes and tell us that we were doing the right thing by being good and obedient.
Well, guess what? In that dream, we literally beat the living hell out of that priest and all his cook and his weird hounds. We keep beating him. Because that was wrong. That was so wrong.
She looks at you, raises an eyebrow, and like cocks a little coy smile, and just from a, it's too bad that you're married. So, speaking of, I do owe you the information we have on your wife.
Oh, thank you. I know it's a party, but if we prefer, I'll wait. I know we should enjoy it first. Business.
No, I mean, it's not. She was seen in the Ikanda Mountains last. We're not sure what she was doing there. The southern Ikanda Mountains near Vosk. I would start your search at Alvast.
Thank you, High Priestess.
She gives you a nod. Also, he did not catch the thing she said at all.
But I'm being respectful. I mean, he's trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
He's also oblivious, I think.
Yes.
I think that's also explain why his wife liked him, because he's that oblivious. Like, he just trusts. But he says, well, he looks to his other two friends. I wish I could stay more, but now I know I have to go.
There are other guests at the party beyond just your group.
Oh,
You get a pat on the shoulder. No, just finish the party. You may depart in the morning. We will make arrangements for a cart to take you, alright?
thank you.
I do not know how far your journey will take you, but we can make sure that you can make it as far as Alvast.
So I think Seltris, after he ate some, probably go and look around, seeing if he can find Rosia, see if she's at the party or not, and
Make a perception check.
probably not with this crowd, but I just
Oh,
24.
24. You do see Rosea. Although she is tucked away from the rest of the party. Well, you know she's not very social, but she's also one of Indra's closest friends.
So seeing her in the corner, Seltris would go and say hi.
Oh. Hello.
Hello, I just wanted to say thank you for Gan or Tyrant or, well, for my friend.
Oh, um, I mean, I think I just gave him, a chance to die again, which isn't great.
You gave him a chance to make things right in this moment. You know, not everything is permanent, and he was constantly consumed by revenge, but I think he got what he truly wanted, which was a chance to do something good for someone else and a family who would stand by him through that.
Well, I'm glad he made good use of what little time, I, was able to give him.
And then Soldiers will say, well, I'm not much for these rich folk either. Would you mind if I just stayed here until the party's over? Perhaps we can
Oh,
talk about the forest.
oh,
In fact,
not at all, although I don't actually spend much time in the forest.
perhaps you could help us. You see, you know, we we actually have something of great importance to do, and we need to find a heart spade for near the Caravel Forest.
Oh,
All for our sisters.
I don't spend much time. She kind of like leans forward a little bit, like almost like it's conspiratorial. You know, I'm a city druid, right?
Yes, but look, my mentor, those in the forest, they all talk. The circles talk with one another. And I'm a little disconnected. I was on the outside. I wasn't a druid, really. I was an orphan taken care of by one.
Isn't that what most druids are?
I had no circle. So I
Oh,
had to
you should have a circle.
and
I don't have a circle anymore either.
Oh,
She kind of suddenly gives you like a bright smile. Do you want to form a circle?
and like the thought had never come over him, and he has to think about it. He says, I don't even know what that means.
Oh. She kind of thinks for a moment. Well, it means a lot of things and also not very much. She kind of smiles a little like I mostly think of it as just druids who are friends. But also some prefer others who share their skills and talents. She gestures to her plate of food, which you notice she has been slowly coaxing a small mushroom garden across the surface of.
and
Um,
Such as to say, may I? And if she
Uh,
acknowledges, he'd take one.
she puts her fingers out and pushes what looks like a steak and a baked potato apart. So the steak is closer to you and the baked potato is farther away. That one. Potato ones are poison.
And then he tries the mushroom as he's
It's just like a button mushroom. It's fine.
he says, thank you, this is really good. And you know, yeah, so and they'll keep talking for the rest of the night.
Sure, or at least for a bit of it. I mean, I'm getting impatient waiting for somebody to make his move.
Oh, you mean me? I'm waiting for you to set up a scene.
I told you you're at the damn party.
Right.
It's your job to make contact.
If it helps, Althea is just nibbling and sipping and just kind of watching the whole crowd.
So yeah, I guess that's as good as a spot as any. So a man with long platinum blonde hair, a chiseled face, adorned with a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. Bright brown eyes with a golden hue to them. Probably, I would assume he's wearing a. I would say probably a bit of a cape. You know, really, really fancy clothes. And embellished on the, I guess, what would be equivalent to a lapel. A familiar symbol that you have seen in the past. DM can give the description of that.
It looks exactly like what you would think. It looks like a rose that is carved out of gold.
There you go.
In the paladin order?
Yes.
Yes. The Order of the Golden Rose.
Gotcha.
Although to be clear, for certain Kuldricks, he's not actually a paladin. He's just a member of the order.
A Templar, if you will.
Yes.
We've heard so much about you at this party.
Who is he speaking to? Verso, Althea, or Self?
Althea. The champions of the Verso family.
Not sure I'd go that far. Something I can help you with?
Why, yes, of course there may be. You see, my master of arms, Sir Tharvok, sent me to find you. In your endeavors. You may call me Templar Zariel. And I'm going to offer a hand and do a kind of a deep bow.
How is that name pronounced?
Zyrol. Sorry, I mispronounced it. The first L is the first. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Zyrol. The first L is silent.
Zyro?
Yes.
Okay. I'll kind of look at his hand for a second and shake it cautiously.
Yeah. You remember Thavrock? He was the Goliath from the order that aided you.
Yep.
That aided you, not hated you. That was a different guy.
Yep. And I'll say, Althea.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Althea.
And what did he want to find us for?
He just sent me here to find you and your party. And given me instructions to assist you. I'm just merely following orders.
Well, we may have to discuss our broader plans somewhere else, but
He wishes to show the Golden Rose's support for your endeavors.
all right then. And I guess I'd lead him over to.
You can introduce me to your companions.
Well, I don't know Verso that well, but Selchus over this way, and I'd lead him over.
Yeah, by this point in time, Verso is probably still eating. Right. Selchus has moved off to the side. Lady Indra is still eating with Verso. She clearly maybe has a little bit of a crush, but you know he's married. But over time, the dinner does wrap up, and as you are, just a brief introduction. I figure we'll focus more on the introductions of Zilral once you guys are back with Kuldrick. I forgot what I was gonna say. Right. So you finish up eating the dinner. Seltris, Rosea will think about my offer. I don't know what our circle would be, but she kind of leans in a little bit. I'm also pretty good at hitting things with a stick, so maybe something about that.
So, Selters will say, I don't have family, and I haven't had a circle, but I do need to learn more. And so, someone like you could really teach me a lot. And so he says, show me what it's like to, maybe you can give me a lesson and teach me what it's like to be in a circle. And
She gives a cheerful nod. And, yeah. Yeah, well, Andra probably wouldn't like it if I went running off right now, but I'll find you tomorrow.
sure.
She kind of, looks a little, embarrassed. I kind of know where you live.
Ow. Like,
I asked some rats,
I see.
and
Okay.
they were friends with this girl, Corabella, so they knew where you lived.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Sorry if that's... I was curious.
It's fine. Thank you.
Okay. Althea, you can chat with Zarel for a bit. As soon as the dinner's over, sensing your impatience, Verso is shown to a private boat that will take you about halfway of the way to where you're going before you will be then moved onto a cart to take you the rest of the way to Alvost to go look for your wife. With that, Verso is gone forever.
Poof.
Or at least for now. If something horrible happens to Kuldrick, maybe Verso will return. But until then, I assume at the end of the day you go back to the same place that you've always been staying, Sorvin's house. And that's where we'll end today's session. With a new companion, a
I'm
tragic
sorry.
loss.
Sorry, it's muted. I'm so sorry.
I was wondering why you didn't have much to say about the subject.
I'm
but
sorry.
It's all good, but our show has moved on. The Dragonborn Paladin Kuldrick returns in all his glory.
I think you guys would see it in the distance. Varshel will try to make a phantom steed in the shape of the same four-legged snake, and says, "Now that's a snake."
He's a weird guy.
Yeah.
What a weird fellow you're traveling with.
But he's gone. You go meet up with Kuldrick, which you can we'll start next session with you guys. We'll probably skip over. We'll presume when you get back, you tell Kuldrick everything that happened.
I think he would like.
Yep.
It must have taken time for him to come back from the fortress when some updates happened.
Yeah, the time flows differently in a dream, so the exact amount of time for Kuldrick to return has passed.
Magic.
Hand waved. I had something to say and I forgot what it was.
We level
Oh,
up.
yeah. Level up to 7. That was
Oh
literally
shit.
it.
You know,
Nice.
I will say it was a very interesting experience to play as a wizard. I say it's the first time for me to play a actual spellcaster. And he
Yeah.
was.
I mean, if
I think-
if fighting your way through those nightmares, then the Amorphic Stalker wasn't worthy of a level up, I don't know what is.
I think the only thing I liked
Um,
was to at least have intelligence, because I know everyone like us has such problems with intelligence. And
Yeah,
Is it
they're okay.
reasonable to say after the party we go back to the house and get a long rest?
Yeah, we'll be picking up the next day, the next session.
Okay.
Now I gotta pick a spell. I made my character for level 6. And we
Pick a
gotta
spell.
talk. And we gotta talk DM also. For
No.
stuff.
But I got other people to talk to first. My plate is very full.
Well, I'm just
What?
putting note on it.
Seltris, question. What? Are you taking another monk level?
You know, that's where I was like, after. So I was going to take a monk level, or I was going to talk with you about maybe taking a ranger level, but like taking the druidic fighting style. See if you'd let me swap them, so I could get 2 levels of ranger. But I think, roleplay wise, I ended up talking to the Spirit Spores Druid, right?
Yeah.
And I already have 1 level, and so, in the story that seems to make sense, so I'll go with that.
So you're going to be a spores druid?
So I'm gonna take a level in Spores Druid, or Druid
Okay.
to go.
Well, that'll work pretty well. I am willing to allow the bonus damage from symbiotic entity to apply to your unarmed strikes as well.
Okay. That'd be awesome.
Also,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
it takes an action, so it's like if you do set that up, like you can't do anything else on your turn, more or less, anyway.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And it goes away when you lose the 8 temp HP, so
yeah,
for just a round or two when you don't get hit or whatever, it could be just a nice, like, bonus d6 on everything.
Yeah, I also